It's the wedding event of the year. Elektra Natchios and Matt Murdock must be joined in unholy matrimony. If they ever hope to defeat the forces of the Hand once and for all, what'll happen next? Well, I'll top into the pages of Daredevil issue number 4 and find out together, shall we? So then, picking up directly from where the last issue left off, Matt Murdock had brought together essentially his own fellowship of the devil to join him on the long trek to the Fist's new HQ. What is particularly interesting about this issue, and it's something I wonder if we're going to see more of moving forward, Matt and Cole actually share narration duties this issue. Obviously, Cole has been a super important character since this Chip Zdarsky era of Daredevil began, and it really seems like we're going to be turning a corner with him, especially now as the book basically puts him on the same footing as Foggy Nelson, as far as people that Matt truly trusts to have his best intentions at heart, especially as he undertakes some very difficult work in the next little bit. And when I say difficult, I just don't mean in the way that a lot of people are going to be trying to kill Matt all over again. Shit, for Daredevil, that's an average day that ends in Y. No, it's difficult because Matt actually finds himself conflicted in matters of the heart. You see, Matt basically told Elektra that he was going back to New York to break things off with Kristen, but we know that didn't happen, did it? Things got a lot more complicated, and a lot of Matt's old feelings for her got drug up again. Matt also doesn't love the idea of having to work next to his old mentor Stick again, but as Elektra states, he was the one who actually found the old Fist writing, so he gets to ride this one out to the end with them. Daredevil also takes this time to get his inner circle up to speed on everything he learned in his last meeting with Akka, the shadow leader of the Hand. The Hand are actually adapting to this new battle with the Fist, and because of that, they're getting political and financial backing from the Stormwinds. As well, they seem to have turned Frank Castle, the Punisher, to their side. Obviously, this is really bad news, and Stick says the only way that they're going to be able to counteract all of these moves by the Hand is if they accelerate their own plans. They have a prophecy, but the Fist has their own prophecy. One that Elektra had mentioned many volumes ago back when this series first began, and that is for the Fist to take off, her and Matt must be wed. But of course, this isn't just a simple old eloping in Vegas thing. They need to climb an ancient mountain and do battle with the ancient ghosts of the Hand for their marriage to actually be realized. Foggy actually feels a little helpless. He came all this way with Matt, but he can't actually follow him on such a dangerous mission. Then there's Cole, who is getting the side eye from all the different drifters, mercenaries, and vagabonds who are making up the core membership of the Fist's foot soldiers. Well, in all fairness, it seems like the guys want to pick a fight with him because they know they can't pick a fight with Daredevil, while the women seem to actively want to sleep with him, so it's not all bad when you're Cole North. Their biggest complaint with both him and Foggy is that they are regular people, and that regular people won't be able to cut it in the Fist. They'll either die or get someone else killed, so dead weight. The comic actually does a very cool thing juxtaposing Cole North's own training montage with him fighting one of the bigger Fist bullies with Daredevil and Elektra fighting the Hand ghosts. In the end, everyone ends up winning their battle, but ultimately become very, very spent because of it. When the dust settles, Elektra and Matt are finally husband and wife. The legendary king and queen of the Fist, long since prophesized to bring about the downfall of the Hand once and for all, but for more on that, we'll have to check back on in next time. And so that was Daredevil issue number 4, everybody, and once again, Chip Zdarsky manages to deliver a very fun, very exciting, very character-heavy Daredevil story. I like the idea of Daredevil being torn between two worlds and two loves. He loves Elektra, he loves Christine, he doesn't know what to do with himself. Obviously, of course, both women represent very different things. Kristen represents a normal life, his life in New York, his life as a lawyer, while Elektra represents, something more, his life as a ninja. His life as a man who could very well change the world instead of just punching out muggers every night. I do love Cole and Foggy getting to follow along for this magical ninja adventure. I would say between them, Stick coming back, this is probably the strongest Daredevil supporting cast of characters has been in a very long time. I also like that Chip Zdarsky was able to marry Elektra and Matt and not have it be a big deal and not have it turn into some sort of big bloated event with 100 different tie-in issues. I think that's one of the many reasons people love this Daredevil series so much. Chip Zdarsky just does big seismic shifting things but doesn't make a big deal about it. In fact, if anything, he's just paying off a storyline that he started when Elektra came back to the book. Overall, I'd feel very comfortable giving this one another very solid 8 out of 10. Daredevil continues to be just one of the most consistently great reads on the comic shelf right now, and if you're not reading it, you're doing yourself a major disservice.
Hey there everyone, Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you see, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps drive engagement and helps me out too. Also, if you are a patron, which you can become for as little as $1 a month, you will get exclusive content that no one else can ever see, and you'll get to see the Comic Multiverse podcast before anyone else too. You can check out all this and more down in the description. And until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.